Yeah. So excuse if you hear pounding in the background.
It's not human beings.
It is human beings. It is human beings. They are. So right outside of the studio here, we are building.
Well, it was a birthday gift.
It's a birthday gift.
And by the way, before you get to what it is, do you know that Colt also outed you on that while you were away last week in Mexico?
What?
We're sitting in the car on the way to school. He goes, "Mommy, Daddy's a dummy."
What?
And I said,
"What?"
I said, "I know, bud, but why?" No, I didn't say that. I go, "Excuse me?" He goes, "Yeah, Daddy's a dummy for building that." I go, "What are you talking about?" Again, Kaya and I are like looking at each other like, what? It's like, why is Daddy a dummy? He goes, "Well, he said he's a dummy for building that wrestling ring." I'm like, "Oh, did he?" He goes, "Yeah, he said he was a dummy because it's going to take so long." And I was like, "Oh, So busted."
Anyway, it was a gift. So we are building a barn which will eventually house a wrestling ring.
Yes. That's only been, y'all think he gives me everything I want, like right when I want it? No, this one took like solid 6-7 years.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. The further I try to get away,
Well, see,
the
you
more
started
you
doing
try
more
to
and
bring
more.
it back.
But you started doing more and more and more and more, and you were just so immersed
what I do
in
has
it.
nothing to do with the wrestling ring.
Yeah, kind of. When you're around one, it's just, and our daughter's obsessed with it, then it kind of.
Well, I don't even remember. It was, what is it, a birthday? What is it?
It was my birthday gift this year. You had me pick 3 pieces of paper.
I had 3. That is the sound of progress.
Yes.
Well, I had 3 different gifts.
You had 3 options. Yeah.
Yeah, you had 3 options, and
Couldn't see 'em.
You couldn't see them. I think they were in envelopes or whatnot. And
I was just impressed you were that creative. I was like, oh, he put some thought into
excuse me.
this. I was impressed. It was very thoughtful.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's how I
Kind of
roll.
guy I am. Yeah.
Anyway.
One said like golf simulator. One was like a vacation, and then one was a wrestling ring. And I happened to draw.
Lucky me. You drew the wrestling ring because I really wanted that golf simulator.
I know.
I was like, oh, not that one.
Well, didn't I?
But
do
I
that?
knew which one. I was like, oh, go this one. And then
But you should have known I never pick odd numbers.
Yeah, that's true. Girl cannot. She will go by a thermostat in the house, and if it's on 71,
Oh, I hate
she
it.
either has to bump it down or bump it up till it's on an even number.
It wasn't so bad, but y'all like to screw with me with that.
Well, now
Whether
I
it's the
do.
radio in my car or the thermostats, y'all just mess with me.
Yeah, but that's a kind of a thing, though. I mean,
Anyway,
I'm just saying.
you were talking the other day about naming the wrestling ring Death Valley. I got a better name. Because sometimes I like to ride with it, entertain myself. I think we should call it Nepo Valley. And only Nepo babies can come train.
Oh well, there's
There's
gonna
a
be
lot
plenty
of
of those, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So wait.
So you know, Rue could come train. I mean, I know Seth and Becky have a school, but you got Alexa's baby. You got Trend that's now pregnant. You've got, all sorts of Nepo babies.
I mean, you realize though, I'm probably not going to be around when the time they're training. So
But it's still Nepo Valley. It would live forever. That's pretty good.
Is that what I'm getting into? Is there going to be
What?
like randoms floating around the
Just
ranch here?
Nepo babies.
Just Nepos.
Yes. Invite only.
Because I don't want
Nepo
to like
babies.
come home. I don't want to come home one day and there just be a bunch of random people.
I might say I adopted them and they're still Nepo babies, but just only nepotism. That's pretty good.
Yeah. And on that note,
Nepo Valley. I like it.
Nepo Valley. What's wrong with you?
Where do you want me to start? Just ask the world.
Just no. I want to know. I want to know what's wrong with you.
Nothing. Are you in a better mood now?
I am, but in the back of my mind, I know where we're leading, where
Yeah.
we're going with these new segments.
Yeah.
And the Pandora's box that
Look,
we're about to
Pandora's
open.
box was opened when I started dating you, which is kind of something I still will never understand. But I know it's because the level not that I don't understand why I started dating you. That was clear.
Right.
I wanted to, I wanted anything I wanted, and I knew you would get that for me, right?
Well, that's not what I was thinking, but
Oh, no, I'm joking. But it's not like I was the only person that dated top guys, but that just shows mad respect for you. But I forgot where we were even.
yeah, no, we're gonna try our new segment,
Oh, yeah.
which you've come up with a very good
look,
name.
I just say lean into it. So I think we might as well get into it. I mean, people want to hear truth from the woman that ruined the Undertaker, right? Wait, was that me? I thought I was the savior.
Wait a minute. Well, it depends on who you talk to.
Look, I'm just here to ride the bike that you built, buddy. That's it. Is that too much to ask?
Ride the bike that you built.
I mean, not a bad gig.
If you can get it.
Well, clearly I have. I'm here.
So, do tell. What are we doing?
Well, we are going to do a new segment. Maybe some mean tweets, maybe some mic drops, might be some marital mayhem. I don't know. But what I'm excited actually about, some Coattail confessionals where not just me, but the two of us will answer questions.
Do you have to hold the picture up? Coattail confessionals?
Look at that. That's a good picture.
Yeah, we got to get this bigger.
Oh, don't you worry. I mean, Walgreens could only print it so big the other day on late notice, but what are you looking at? Am I jacked?
Well, you are kind of jacked.
What are you staring at? How good you look. I know. What?
You know what? I've aged I've aged a little bit over the last month.
Well, so have I. They like to tell me how much I've aged and that my face looks funny and I never have expression. Do you know why I never have expression? Because I'm not trying to get more lines on my face. No, that's actually bad. I'm trying to look. That's why I like to braid my hair. It's like a facelift.
It's like laces, right? You can just pull it back.
Yeah, like or that. Wait.
I didn't.
Okay. Anyway, so let's
yeah.
actually, I'm gonna pull them up on my phone. It'd be easier. There were some good ones. I started clapping back a little bit last week, which I really haven't done much because
they love that.
Despite what you just told the world, like I start going, then I'm like, oh man, but some people do actually look up to me, and then I'm like, well, what about some mamas at Kaya's school and like,
oh yeah,
I want them to think differently.
They're all gonna look at you differently now.
They already look at me differently. It's okay.